Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. A critical one in store for us here. It's game one between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. We've got baseball on the show. It's coming up next.
Rail Riders.
Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now here is Ho-Jun Park. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
No one down here.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate, Greg Allen. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hart at second. Allen first with no outs. And he misses with it 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. Only play will be the first as we'll see our first run scored here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
This is line to left. McKenna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now it'll be Garrett Dietrich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The set and the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 1 inning in the books here. Scranton leads it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
One.
Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it, and that's the first out. Digging in next, Andrew Velasquez.
Not shortstop.
No, that's
Now a
down.
fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at one. The 1-1.
Ball, that's down. Yeah, we got one down here, one down. The count is 3-1.
Estevan Florial, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And that one yanked just foul. One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Into the box, Estevan Florial. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now a change up, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Waters is there. 2 gone. Next to stand in is number 39, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Hero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach and go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Greg Allen started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this one. Job number 1 is to get the next.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Now out of the dugout.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Now this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
And our final line.
I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be a million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth is to keep it up. You play with me once and you dumb. Then I say when I'm dumb. You know I'm ignorant, I'm at my house party acting. Tell him I guess that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is poison. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked for my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell amen. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Doing like good in the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Doing like good in the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, pick on the throne, I'm about to fix. Homing on the phone and by their opponent, show me who next. Playing the field, look alive. Slide, die, dry like Dion on prime time. I'm screwing in while pulling down when I settle in. I break ground, feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace. Chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Doing like good in the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Doing like good in the show. Figure the pay. Two scene ain't enough. Four-tie team is us. Man, I'm first, I'm second, I'm third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went guard, they all gone. Now alien beamed it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This was the ring light. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like real. To do what I do takes skill. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Doing like good in the show. Got a call for it if you got it.
Having split the first two in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3. Needing 3 straight wins to remain alive in a postseason series, this manager tries to focus his team on today's task.
The freeway lizards on my feeling so good. On the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety. The show Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next, it'll be number 72. He's ready for his first debut here in this one. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So here is Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. New inning set to get underway. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And he'll look at the first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now,
That's
Patrick Mazeika.
The catcher.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 down, 1 down.
Chopped weakly to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
2 out here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Count is 1 and 2. Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go. That's up. That's
Popped him up. Patton is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And stepping in, Jeremy Vasquez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with the fastball, strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And there's their first hit of the game.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Fastball called for strike 2. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So here's Malik Smith, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate now, number 72 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Well, the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Waters is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Next, here is Matthew Hatton.
The pitcher, Matthew Hatton.
First pitch of the AB now. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Pitch is popped up. Cano moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in once again is Jose Martinez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And it finds its way through for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Cano on second. Martinez on first with nobody out. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 now. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. The second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot out of it, but they did get the out.
Brandon
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Drury comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Stepping in next, Jeremy Vasquez. He singled in his first AB. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Now at the plate here is Khalil Lee. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, I'm not sure what the thinking is right there. You've got the pitcher on deck, and you group one in there on a 3-1 count. I don't understand the logic in that one.
He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Malik Smith. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
High in the air out to center field. Waters is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now here is number 72. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could. Assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Touki Toussaint trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Stripers have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Yoan Lopez takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real.
With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish.
Que manden, va en PR. A la fama no se me aferre. No soy de la calle, pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 100 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado. Recuerda, salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 60 canciones dejé en la copa pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo vengo ensabado y ustedes lo saben.
Tonight, it's postseason action between the Syracuse Mets and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Patton has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, Cameron Maybin. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here we go, boys.
First delivery to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
First hit, 7-0-6.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. Kipnis over to his left. 1 away. Stepping up is number 72. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. So now into the box is Robinson Cano.
The second baseman.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Waters is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Second inning set to go. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Here we go, guys.
1-1. This is low. Good take on the curveball there. Here now the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Patrick Mazeika, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Right now, fellas, right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So now the pitcher, Matthew Hatton. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to make some base.
Swinging a soft liner.
Round
To second, there's Cano. They won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And now, Jeremy Vasquez will stand in to open things up here in the third. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. This is on the ground over the first. Right to Sanchez. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up is Cody Bohannon. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Jared Eichhoff, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. Pounding.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Make it 9 straight here to start. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cameron Maybin.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Harris moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next up, number 72, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 72.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, nothing in 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Down.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3 and 2.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Robinson Cano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis has it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this digging in will be Matthew. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No balls and one strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break. And he
will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Martinez. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
This will be interesting, Debo, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Rounded back up the middle. Garcia gloves it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Plate now is Patrick Mazeika. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and this as he pulls the top wind over. It's 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Into the box now, Jeremy Vasquez. As we see away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this falls down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. At the plate, Jared Eichhoff. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. Jason Bradford takes over to start the 6th inning.
They're playing in Little League, college, minor, or major league. Winning a championship feels good, and they should enjoy every second of this.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men.
one, I ain't talking steak sauce. Running now and I'm a great boss. Running it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the bishop in a dip. Pole position, Lil. Been a long time coming. Hey, this gon' be part-time, love it. Hey, this been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Hey, this gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hey, the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the capping out the bag. And long as the world spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click drop, versus click drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock. Get the tip top, shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. I got acres, and this been a hey, this gon' be part-time, love it. Long time running, it don't matter, they ain't catch promises. Been a long time coming. Hey, this gon' be part-time, love it. Take the banner, they ain't catching up it all. Finna make my own in the tide. Honey, gonna jump, they all know I'm on the vibe. Many of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work to let it die. Make my own way, right? Gonna jump, they all know I'm on the vibe. Many of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard, but to let it die. Yeah. I work too hard, but to let it die. I work too hard, but to let it die. Let it die.
Another major career threat who continues to defy the odds.
You got keep working today. That's my today. That's my week on Monday. My fears come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. My fears come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. And go through your darkness, you'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen toda hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda free con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la hecho mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that took me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies some cali. Yeah, boy, Leon down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates. JT Brubaker gets the start for Pittsburgh. Into the box, Lolo Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Hey, we got no one here.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. Patton isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Lolo Sanchez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they're held in. So now the pitcher, Matthew Patton. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1. Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next, it'll be Oneil Cruz. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
To 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue.
Hey, come on, guys.
Another 2-2 offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. There's
Inside,
ball 4. Next to hit is K.J. Harrison. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And it's fouled away.
Harrison. Come on now.
Swing and a miss. It's
No balls,
0-2.
2 strikes.
Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, we got 2 here.
0-2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate is Michael Perez, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. His pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Skied into straightaway right.
I got it.
Aquino is there, 2 down. Up next for the Buccos, Lolo Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Sit down now, sit down.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Matthew Hatton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Your pitch, see it.
First offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. First and second here with nobody out. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Ian Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this year.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-5 in this one today. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Hatton gets the W on the mound. JT Brubaker worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Pitch on the way.
The center fielder, Alex.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Anthony Rizzo. 0-1 the count.
Anthony Rizzo.
And he lays off for ball one. And he fouls this one off. Verdugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a fastball into the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll take a look at ball one. No outs, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher to just go ahead and challenge him.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, come on, guys.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it one away. Here now is Rafael Devers, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Devers is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Skied into very shallow right. Aquino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Leading off.
First pitch of the AB now.
The right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Going out now.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman.
And that's in there for strike one.
We got one, man. We got one.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Michael Chavis. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled off.
Chavis.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Into the box, Cam Gallagher. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Suvan. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Nope, that's
a ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Up next.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch.
Anthony.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
1-1-1.
But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox go down. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Rafael Devers. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. There is Crawford. And there's one away. So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To Crawford for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Next to hit, Kike Hernandez. He's bounced out last time up. First pitch, a curveball, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Liner towards second. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Leave 1. Ian Anderson makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball.
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matthew Patton pitches well enough to get the W. Luis Garcia was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
but there's always someone else. All the disguise we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Don't do this to me.
We're both so far. You say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone.
Matthew Patton is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Matthew Patton.
Brett Phillips will bat next. Struck out in his first at-bat.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose.
1-1.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Aye.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yandy Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Bryson Stott. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. No hits to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Kyle Wright is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Number 30.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Wacha earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Bass.
I feel like I'm a man somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God part is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paying for Tucson, and they went on a world conquest, tearing you for me to fall. Michael remains dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a prayer that you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perversity. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invade the world. Rick was coming out while you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Minnesota Twins. It's Braves baseball. Next, Matthew Hatton gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches on little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. And he sends it the other way toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's looking for three right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Jorge Polanco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this will be fouled away. Another one sent foul. Buxton, the runner at third with no outs. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One strike.
Lifted in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, one away.
The runner, hold it right
the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nate Lowe. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, just union. You yourself. Let's go.
I got the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Crawford's got it on to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading off to the
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Max.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up, Acuna. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Scott Spindler is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Acuna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Up next, Matthew Patton. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, looking for yours now. Fuck it.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it.
Slide.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco, and he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And next to hit will be Luis Arraez. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Base is empty, 2 away. And now here's Nate Lowe. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move, and the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, ready now is Mitch Garver. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Max Kepler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Go right now, fellas.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Scott Spindler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Hey, 2 down here.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Max Fried will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Pineda is the winning pitcher of record. Matthew Patton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac. Show.